Ever wanted to see the world's best golfers lose their cool in hilarious ways? Get ready for broken clubs, thrown hats, and a whole lot of frustration. If you enjoy a little drama and a lot of laughs on the course, stick around for some epic meltdowns. Golf is often seen as a gentleman's sport, but even the most skilled players have their breaking points. We're about to witness the raw, unfiltered emotions that erupt when things go disastrously wrong on the world's biggest stage. Think flying clubs, regrettable word choices, and some seriously bad luck. Are you ready for a wild ride? 1. Tiger goes clubcopter. Even legends have their limits. While Tiger Woods was known for his laser-sharp focus and seemingly unshakable composure, he wasn't immune to the occasional bout of frustration. One such outburst made headlines when his golf club morphed into an unlikely projectile weapon. The scene unfolds with Tiger facing a wayward shot, landing him in less than ideal territory. It wasn't the first bad stroke of the day, and the mounting pressure was becoming unbearable. Like a pressure cooker about to blow, something had to give. In that moment, it was his club that paid the price. In a swift act of pure frustration, Tiger released his grip on the club and sent it twirling high into the air. It wasn't a gentle toss or a calculated decision. This was a full-blown display of raw emotion. The club spun with surprising grace, almost achieving the lift of a helicopter before gravity inevitably took over. And just like that, with a less than graceful clunk, the club landed a hefty distance away, a stark symbol of Tiger's internal turmoil. This outburst shocked fans and commentators alike. The unflappable Tiger Woods losing his cool. It was a reminder that even the greatest athletes are human, susceptible to the same frustrations that plague us all. But beyond the spectacle, it sparks a deeper question. Why do even the most skilled players let their emotions get the best of them? Golf, with its emphasis on precision and composure, can create the perfect storm of mental pressure. One bad shot can lead to another, spiraling into a cascade of self-doubt and mounting frustration. In Tiger's case, the pursuit of perfection backfired, and the clubcopter became a physical manifestation of his internal battle on the course. 2. Sergio Garcia's shoe toss. Sergio Garcia and water hazards have a long, complicated history. Picture him teeing off at a pristine course, a picturesque lake shimmering ominously at the edge of his vision. There's a tense energy in the air. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time before Sergio's ball takes an ill-fated detour towards the water. The Doral Championship was no exception. After yet another errant shot, frustration swelled within Garcia. His shoulders slumped. A sigh escaped his lips. He was trapped in a familiar cycle of self-doubt and mounting anger. Then, in a move that surprised even himself, Sergio decided enough was enough. Off came his shoe, not to be used as a makeshift water skimmer, mind you. No, this was ammunition. With a mighty heave worthy of an Olympic athlete, Garcia launched his footwear in a glorious arc, sending it splashing into the depths of the lake. It was both strangely satisfying and utterly ridiculous. A moment of pure, unfiltered emotion in the midst of a typically stoic sport. The shoe toss became an instant classic. It was a reminder that even world-class golfers have their breaking points, that sometimes laughter is the best way to combat a bad shot, and that the unexpected moments are often the ones we remember most vividly long after the tournament is over. 3. The infamous Van de Velde meltdown. The 1999 British Open should have been Jean Van de Velde's crowning moment, needing only a gentle double bogey on the final hole to clinch a historic win. Things spiraled out of control in spectacular fashion. One reckless decision led to another, culminating in the unthinkable. Van de Velde waded barefoot into a stream, contemplating a stroke from the water. It was a scene of mounting disbelief as his once solid lead crumbled before the world's eyes. The triple bogey handed a stunning victory to Paul Lawrie, leaving a legacy of what-ifs in its wake. Van de Velde's meltdown serves as a chilling reminder of how quickly fortunes can turn in the pressure-filled world of professional golf. 4. Rory's Lakebound Club. Rory McIlroy is a force of nature on the golf course, a whirlwind of incredible shots and occasionally equally spectacular tantrums. The 2015 WGC Cadillac Championship offered a prime example of Rory letting his fiery temper get the best of him. Frustration mounted as his game went south. A wayward drive. A botched recovery shot. Then came the final straw. A ball plopping unceremoniously into a water hazard. It sparked an eruption of pure exasperation. In a move that's become infamous, Rory launched his offending 3-iron straight into the lake, a dramatic follow-through ensuring a satisfying splash. It was peak Rory, passionate yet impulsive, a visceral outburst in the midst of a high-stakes competition. His club toss might not have improved his score that day, but it cemented his reputation as a player who wears his heart on his sleeve and occasionally throws his clubs into lakes. Sometimes, the best way to move on from a crushing error is to toss it aside, literally. 5. Phil Mickelson takes a penalty swing. Phil "Lefty" Mickelson is a master of improvisation, known for taking calculated risks and pulling off improbable shots. However, at the 2018 US Open, his audacity crossed a line. Seeing his ball relentlessly rolling away from the hole on a sloped green, Mickelson made a decision that shocked the golf world. In a desperate attempt to prevent further disaster, he chased down the moving ball and struck it back towards the hole. A jaw-dropping breach of the rules, and one captured on cameras for all to see. The resulting penalty showcased a curious truth. Even the most creative minds can lose sight of the boundaries when frustration bubbles over. Mickelson's actions sparked intense debate. Was it a heat-of-the-moment error in judgment, or a cynical move to prevent a higher score? Some defended his boldness, while others criticized him for undermining the integrity of the game. Regardless of intent, the moment cemented its place in golf history, reminding us that even legends aren't immune to the occasional rules blunder, especially under the immense pressure of a major championship. 6. Tommy Bolt, the terrible-tempered tosser. Tommy Bolt earned a reputation as one of the most ill-tempered golfers ever. He was known to toss clubs with abandon, often into trees, bushes, or any unfortunate obstacle in their path. If frustration was an Olympic sport, Bolt would be a gold medalist. 7. Ian Poulter's putter abuse. The Ryder Cup is known for its passionate team rivalry. In a moment of frustration, Ian Poulter took out his anger on some innocent putters, snapping them over his knee like twigs, a less than ideal way to improve his short game. 8. Bryson DeChambeau versus the bunker. Bryson DeChambeau's analytical approach to golf can sometimes backfire. After a particularly frustrating bunker shot, he slammed his club repeatedly into the sand. It was a powerful display of emotion, but unlikely to improve his lie. 9. John Daly, golf's untamed maverick. John Daly was a force to be reckoned with, both in his golf game and his larger-than-life personality. Nicknamed Long John for his booming drives and Wild Thing for his off-course antics, he was the bad boy of the fairway. His meltdowns weren't just outbursts, they were theatrical spectacles. Imagine hurled clubs sailing through the air like missiles, or smashed tees littering the course. Daly even walked off mid-round on occasion, his patience for the game suddenly evaporating. While his behavior could be destructive, there was an undeniable raw authenticity to his emotions. He wore his heart on his sleeve, frustrations and all, becoming a fan favorite for his unfiltered displays on an otherwise genteel sport. 10. Bubba Watson and the caddy clash. Bubba Watson is an emotional golfer, prone to both dazzling highs and agonizing lows. The 2015 Travelers Championship showcased that volatility. As his game unraveled, Watson's frustration peaked in a fiery exchange with his caddy, Ted Scott. Their tense disagreement was broadcast live on television, the microphones picking up snippets of heated words. It was a cringe-worthy yet utterly gripping display, exposing the fault lines that can form even in the most well-oiled player-caddy partnerships. It serves as a reminder of the immense pressure both golfers and their support teams face during high-stakes competition. Sometimes, the pressure cooker environment boils over in the most unexpected and public ways. So, there you have it. Golf can be a seriously frustrating game, and even the best players in the world lose their composure from time to time. These moments remind us that even the most successful athletes are human, and even the most serene sport can bring out our inner wild side. Did we miss your favorite golf meltdown? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this trip through golfing chaos, don't forget to like and subscribe for more hilarious sport.